So I had to take this off yesterday, my windshield trim. So I just went and got some seam sealer / windshield urethane, and I had to cut the bottom channel off that went behind the glass on this, and I put it on with urethane. I mean, the only other way to really do it is pull the windshield all the way out and put a new one on. No. But I went ahead and cleaned up all the welds again. I know I put rust reformer on it yesterday, but went ahead and took the old drill and wire brush and cleaned them up and put the seam sealer on all of that. I'm pretty sure that Dustin welded that 100, but I went ahead and put the seam sealer on it because he recommended it. Like I said, he used to be a auto body guy. So I'm pretty confident right now that this thing's not gonna leak like at all. I'm really happy with it. It looks like rain. I don't know how long this damn stuff takes to cure up, but this shit was $40 a tube. And my commercial account at AutoZone didn't save me a damn thing. So anyway, guys, that's all I really got. I pulled Julian up here to start wiring up the amplifiers in it. I just don't know how well weather's gonna hold out this morning, so you might see me do some wiring in there, but as of right now, they're not calling for rain, they're just calling for cloudy. I think it's gonna rain, so yeah, I'll be back.
And we see we got a Jaeger and a Solomon. And yeah, that's morning, everybody. Bye.
Monday morning. And my wife filmed some footage that I hope she sent me so I can put it at the beginning of this, but we got that seam sealed, the trim back on. And believe it or not, it rained a little bit last night and it was like bone dry in there. Right now, what I've done is I've took my other alternator plug, because I had the factory plug in the alternator running off factory system, but I put my other plug in. It's down there somewhere, hooked to that purple wire, which I'm gonna have to get out the way once I hook it up. And I am back here getting ready to put this old Fatboy regulator in. So I got that and got my wire down here, but that red wire has to run through a relay. And right now I got my relay there, but I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put this old Fatboy regulator at. So yeah, I'll be back.
Getting ready to install the Fatboy regulator. You guys saw earlier the seam. Of course, he shot a little video. He's wired up the alt, found good ground. We've had this Fatboy regulator for a long time.
It's only been repaired twice.
And she is going to power her third or fourth build.
Third.
So, yeah. We'll keep you guys posted.
So I got the old Fatboy regulator where I wanted it. Yeah, that is plumber's tape, guys. For those of you wondering, it definitely is. Got my relay here because the Fatboy is either on or off, and then alternator on or off. There's no in between with these guys. So you got to use a relay. How I did it is the wire feeding my relay actually comes from under the hood by alternator source. And then the relay will trigger it and it'll go out to power the Fatboy. Yeah, you get it. You know what's going on. And then we got the ground, going to the ground on the C-Max. I got to get back under the seat here to the rest of my wiring to find a wire that is ran in there behind the dash that will ultimately be my ignition source. So yeah, it's a tricky little slope we're on here, but I got to wire up an ignition source under the hood, or I mean under the dash. I got to find an ignition wire coming from up there, tie into one of the spare wires I ran back here, put a relay, and then put one of my little distribution blocks so I have ignition back here. I don't need ignition back here for a whole lot of stuff right now, but that is the key word, right now. I don't plan on doing a lot to this Jeep at this point, but guys, I'm not gonna lie, if I can actually find a oh shit, what am I thinking? If I can actually find a good set of rock lights that aren't stupid expensive after I Raptor line it, I would like to put a set of rock lights on it, and they just got to be like deep purple, almost like black light rock lights. So that is what my plan is, but I always want an ignition terminal in the back that's powered by a relay. I only got to run one ignition wire from front to back. It just makes life a whole lot easier. I don't know how my hair looks this morning. Probably don't look like the guy from Ancient Aliens. Love that dude. My wife pointed something out about Ancient Aliens. For all of y'all that do watch it, the crazier his hair is at the beginning of the episode, you know it's going to be that much of a better episode. If his hair is kind of tamed down, it's just going to be like, whatever. But if his hair is like going crazy, it's going to be off the hook. Anyway, guys, I got to get back to work on this. The whole dash apart, got the wiring that I need hooked up. So, if you remember, guys, I ran some extra wire back here. The extra wire is in this 4-wire bundle. Right now, I use the white one in this bundle. The rest of them, not used. But this wiring bundle I ran back here is just a red and black. Same thing that I have here. Going to the Fatboy regulator, which I'm still trying to hook up. But that 2-wire red and black one, I literally just took the cigarette lighter out of there and added that voltmeter. I've never used the rear windshield wiper or anything on a Jeep. I don't even think it worked, but what I did is I unhooked the plugs and found an ignition wire, one that comes on with the key, and that is the wire that I'm gonna use. I connected this white one to it. So I'll have a relay back here that this triggers to give me full ignition power back here. And then this wire here is already hooked to my voltmeter up front. So I'm getting ready to try to hook some of this crap up, guys. See, everything over here was looking so good until got to have a relay to turn on the Fatboy. A relay for the voltmeter in the dash that was just literally showing 0 when I tried hooking it straight to the battery. Amazon shit. And then this relay here is like gonna be fed by the battery, go to this bar right here to be ignition terminal to turn on these 2 relays. Yeah, it works. But God, it's just like a cluster of wires that I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend you didn't see that. Look at the battery. Yeah. I'm just starting to get some of this some wiring made and put in here. I don't know if we'll be able to put amps in or not, but we run some wiring. My buddy Dustin loaned me some wiring. Probably not gonna be the permanent wiring, but I just didn't have enough, and trying to get this thing on the road. So, did CCA? Who cares? I mean, if it works in here, it works. Ain't nothing wrong with CCA, honestly. And it's all going to be in the vehicle, not outside of it. Because I've already got OFC copper, like welding cable, ran from front to back. But we'll see, guys. God, that looks terrible. Pretend you didn't see it. Look at that battery. Look at them subs. Guys, I know I ain't been recording a whole lot today, but got that little fake battery, you know, the battery delete that I made a while back. I got it in here, working like a champ. The Fatboy is working like a champ. When I first turned it on, nothing. And everything back here worked, you know, like you could see that, but nothing. I forgot to plug the alt in because I still had the stock plug in the alt. But we got everything wired up. Everything's working good. I just got my multimeter probes in there to testing it. So right now when I rev a little bit, but you can see it's jumping up. When I rev it, it will go up. I don't know if I can do that for you here on camera, but that on the shroud there. Let's see. Well, it was. Here, hold that and tell me. We're getting ready to turn up a hair.
All right, guys, you just watch 15.7, 15.8, 15.9, 16. 16.06.
So guys, you can see it's working. I just bumped the knob up a hair. Alternator's putting out current. I might grab my clamp meter here in a minute and throw it on this wire here to see. But I know this alternator puts out good because I just had it rebuilt. And I think it's a little old 320, which would be perfect for what I'm putting in here. I have to replace this wire. It was on the old system at CCA. I just tested it. Everything else under the hood here is OFC except for this battery. A chassis ground that I just made. I got a little piece of 4 gauge CCA right there, but as short as that wire is, it's like twice the size the factory one was. You see our last one there, she's heat shrinked. But yeah, guys, so far, this took me like a long time just to get the little bit of stuff here that you see wired up. Because I explained what each relay is for. So they're all working. And like I got everything going good. But other than that, like I got, you know, this here. Got all the wire coming in from over yonder here. So this is my rear fuse area. I went ahead and put a ceramic fuse in that, a 350. But that's my distribution going to the battery. I don't know what else I'm gonna be able to get done today, guys. But, you know, I need to see what's wrong with that battery gauge that I just put in. But I know that we are charging, so that's great. That's the covers for under the hood. So, battery already at 15.6. I need to put the covers on that and pull this gauge thing apart real quick. So I got the voltage regulator set. It's roughly 15.8. I put the covers on. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I like that better than any one that I've done so far. And you know, the stock battery came up to like here. I'm really happy with it being a lot lower than what the stock battery was. Everything looks so much better, cleaner. You know, you get the wires going in the sides, everything. I dig it. When I rev it, it goes to 15.8. So if you're driving, you should be at 15.8. What's gonna suck is my check gauges is gonna stay on. I need to pull that bulb. I got this thing working. It's showing 15.7. So yeah, I'm about ready to button this up and call this a day, guys. Like really. But get the voltage regulator there. Yeah, it does suck that I did not get amps in, but this had to go in first. And you know, you can have all kind of plans, but other things are going to control your plans. And unforeseen things, I didn't really think this was going to take this long. Really, I was planning on coming out here this morning after I finished that windshield strip. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to stick the amps in there. Well, it dawned on me, I got to put the voltage regulator in and wire all that up. And it just takes time. You know, when I got the dash apart, finding an ignition wire to tap in to run to the back, then I got to put my ignition strip in, because all 3 relays need ignition, you know. The one for ignition, one for voltmeter, one for voltage regulator. So why not put all that in while you're doing it? When I'm finding the wire to tap into, you know, it just made sense to go ahead and put the volt gauge in the dash, because I need a voltmeter. the stock one ain't gonna cut it. So anyway, you know, then doing everything under the hood. If you've ever done a battery delete under the hood and got rid of your like stock battery terminals and everything, it's not just a quick job. It actually takes time. So that's, I don't even know why I'm trying to explain to y'all what happened. I mean, you know, if you guys do this stuff, you know it just happens. But right now, I'm happy with what I got. Hopefully next weekend, hopefully, I'll have this thing playing. Who knows? But that's my plan. Anyway, I'm sorry it wasn't just a really, really good video for you guys, but man, this shit just takes time. I'm pretty content with everything so far, so sitting right there at 15.75. Let me give her a little revy rev. Oh yeah, we right up 15.8 when we give it a rev. I'm gonna drive it like this for a little bit, and when I put the amps and everything in, I'll probably go ahead and put them in with it right here, set the gains, and then I might just go ahead and bump her up a little bit closer to that 16 volt mark. I'm done with this video, guys. It's about time for me to finish this up, clean all the tools and everything up, and go find some footage. But if y'all watched a couple of my videos and like them, subscribe, guys. I ain't even begging y'all to turn on alerts, because that shit drives me bonkers. I don't have alerts on my shit either, you know. But anyway, subscribe, and you never know, I might do a video you like. Hell, who knows? I do a little bit of everything around here, all in the backyard, you know. But subscribe. I have merch right on here on YouTube under the shopping tab. I got some merch. Check that shit out. You might like it. And hell, other than that, I don't know, guys. But if y'all watch this shit, thank y'all for watching. I'm out of here, guys. Peace out, and as always, bass on.